We all have a responsibility to take care of Mother Earth because it's the only one we've got. And don't you want to make sure that this beautiful planet is a better place, not just for you, but for future generations? Well, now you can, and it all starts in the comfort of your own home because Woolworths have just launched their earth-friendly home care product range to ensure that you can make a real difference protecting and preserving our environment. And to tell us more about this, our guest this morning, Rolf Jewson, Sustainability Project Manager at Woolworths and Woolworths Product Developer, Michelle Kablishka. Let's talk about, this is very exciting because Rolf, last time that you and I had a conversation, we were talking about Woolworths' mission to eliminate single-use plastic. Yeah. And there were a lot of programs being rolled out across some of the stores. What have been some of the results that you've been able to achieve as a result?
So to just start at the beginning, 2020 we made a commitment to phase out lightweight plastic bags in the food space as well as across our business. So that's on track in the food space. With regard to our fashion, beauty and home business, we're about to scale up and roll out the solution that eliminates the plastic bag from that format. And then with regard to the 22 objectives, with regard to recyclable or alternative material types in the rest of our packaging range, packaged products, should I say. We're on track. Yeah. So the technical teams behind the scenes are on a daily basis focused on doing just that. Yeah. And this range is a good example of that. So you'll notice across the board there's an evolution of migration out of particular material types into alternatives. You'll see that currently as well as into the future. Mm-hmm. With regard to recycled content and recyclability, this range, as I said, is a good example of that. We have both an assortment of material types as well as contents, so a minimum 25% recycled content. 6 of the products have 100% recycled content, and then there are green materials, i.e. derived from non-petroleum-based feedstock. Yeah. So that is the green plastics that we refer to.
And I've got to give you a great compliment as well on what you've done on the staff training front in terms of changing the mentality. For instance, yesterday when I went to go shop for groceries and I brought my own packaging instead of asking for a plastic there, the lady said to me, well, that's good to see that you're doing that. So clearly on the storefront as well, everyone on the floor is going with a plan.
See, once again, that's a journey, and that is really what it's about. Our good business journey informs a lot of what we're doing in this space. Yeah. It is the framework around what we do and how we do it. Yeah. And part of that is staff. Absolutely. And how they engage with the consumer.
Yeah. Michelle, but let's talk about this wonderful range. It's called the Woolworths Earth-Friendly Home Care range. And when we say making a difference and starting off at home, this is exactly what we're talking about. Take us through the range.
Well, we're super excited about this product and this range launching in stores this week. You know, we last introduced this range 10 years ago, and the last decade has really seen this collective conscience rising about the impact that we're having on the environment, especially in the daily decisions of how you clean your home and plastic-free alternatives. So what we did was we reformulated our entire range, taking out all the potentially harmful ingredients and replacing them with naturally derived alternatives that really do work as hard at cleaning your home and are endorsed by the Beauty Without Cruelty Foundation. Yeah. So this range represents that. And what's also really fabulous about it is the way it smells. Yeah. That's due to the range being made with essential oils as opposed to synthetic fragrances. So in the cleaning space, we have foodie fragrances. So think cucumber and jasmine tea, think eucalyptus and black pepper. It's kind of, if it's good enough for your surface, it's good enough to eat off. And then in the laundry space, sort of more earthy inspired. So there we've got essential oils of patchouli, cedarwood, vetiver.
And tell us also about how this forms part of the good business journey, as Rolf alluded to earlier.
Yeah, so a big part of that is in the packaging. So to talk about the business goals of no plastic waste to landfill and to fully recyclable packaging, this product really does talk to that. And we had to do the hard work here. We had to eliminate metal components from our triggers and from our pumps. So the product looks a little different. You know, this pump looks a little different to what a normal hand soap pump is, but there is no metal in here. We had to change our doy bags that our pods come in from a single polymer, from a polypolymer to a single polymer in order to make it fully recyclable. So this really does allow us not only to meet our targets, but also to help the recycling stream in South Africa and to sort of close that loop on the circular economy of plastics. But I do just want to talk a little bit more about certain of the products in the range, if I may. I think I missed that opportunity earlier.
Go ahead.
So to talk to our pods, this is sort of unique in South Africa. It is a little pre-measured lightweight pod that really does do it all. It's available for either your dishwasher or your washing machine. You literally just take the pod, pop it in either the dispenser or the drum, and it really cleans, rinses, shines your dishes, or it eliminates odors and cleans and softens your laundry, so there's no need to add anything extra.
Wow.
And then this range of antibacterial surface cleaners, they really do clean 99% of germs from your surface. And they do that naturally using lactic acid, so you can be sure that you're making safer choices there when you are cleaning your surfaces.
And so all of this will be available in stores starting when exactly?
As of this week. As of this week, it will be available in stores, launches nationwide.
Well, thanks to both of you for joining us, and really, really exciting to see the good business journey continuing, especially in pursuit of a healthier planet, not just for us that are enjoying it right now, but for future generations as well. I think it goes without saying that any change does begin at home, and this is exactly what Woolworths is doing. And you too can save the environment in your home, one product at a time.